Hi everyone and welcome to another how to build tutorial. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to build an underground storage room which would make a great addition to your Minecraft worlds. This build can be used as your main storage room if you like to build nice houses on the surface but don't have much room inside them for your storage, or can even be added onto any underground houses or bases that you may have. I really hope that you enjoy this video. Let's get started by building the entrance. To do this, I've found a hill. This can be any hill in your worlds, and I've cleared out some space so that I have a flat area to build on. I've then replaced the stone in the ground with grass and tidied up the areas to the left and right so they look a bit more natural. For the entry, place 3 spruce planks with a spruce stair on top on the left-hand side. Add an upside down stair with a slab on top in front of this, then create 2 blocks using slabs after this, coming up by half a block each time, as shown. After the second block, create another block but come down this time, then repeat everything we just did on the other side. So after the block it's the slab with the upside down stair, then the 3 planks with the stair on top to finish the arch. In front of the planks on the left, add another plank with a stair on top and repeat this again on the side. Then tidy up the ground next to it so they don't touch. It should look like this so far. Then repeat this on the other side, so add the spruce plank with the stair on top in front and to the side, then tidy up the ground next to it. I've also replaced any stone that was showing with dirt to make it look a bit neater. Now we're going to remove all the visible ground inside the arch for the next layer that we're going to add. So remove the visible dirt and stone blocks that are within the arch here. This includes the ones that are behind the upside down stairs. Once you've done that, add 4 oak planks going up the left hand side, 1 in the middle and then another 4 going back down the right hand side. Then add an upside down oak stair in each corner to complete this next arch. Now we're going to remove the ground inside the oak arch for the final layer of the entry, so remove all of the blocks you can see, including the ones behind the stairs. After this, add 4 spruce planks on the left and right with another plank in the middle, then add an upside down spruce stair to the centre to finish it off. Now hang a lantern from the middle oak plank to light it up. Then remove the ground in between all of the arches that we've made, including the ground between the front spruce bits. After that, fill in the area that we've just removed with a checkerboard pattern of stone bricks and polished andesite blocks. If you don't have much andesite, you can use stone instead or have it all as stone bricks. For a final bit of detail, place a spruce fence in front of the oak arch and add a leaf block on top. Do this on both sides. Now we're going to create a small staircase that will lead into the storage room. To do this, remove the ground from the 2 layers behind the last spruce arch, including the blocks to the left and right and also above. Once you've done that, leave the first row in line with the stone bricks from outside and start digging a 3-block wide staircase going down by a few blocks. It doesn't have to go down too far if you've built into a hill. I've gone down by about 3 blocks. The hill means there's quite a lot of blocks above us, so more room to build. Here's what the staircase should be looking like so far. Once you've done that, replace the top step with stone bricks and then add stone brick stairs on top of the rest, coming down to create the staircase. After that, add a spruce door to the doorway to stop anything from wandering in and light up the area using torches. Now we're going to start digging out the main room. To do this, come down to the bottom of the staircase and remove the blocks to the left. I've also removed some blocks from the ceiling to make it a bit higher. Do the same for the blocks next to the final step and again for the blocks next to the step behind that. We then want to remove some more from the ceiling so that it's 6 blocks high in total. After that, start digging out the area to the left. On the back wall, leave the first column and then come in by a block, making a section that's 5 blocks high and 4 blocks across that's set back by 1 block. The next clip will show exactly how this should look. So 5 blocks high, 4 blocks across with a 6-block high stone column on either side. Now repeat this on the other side. So we want to remove the stone that's next to the last 2 stone brick stairs, then keep coming across to the side, repeating the 5-block high, 4-block wide gap in the back wall, just like we did on the other side. I've then removed a few more layers so I can see what I'm doing better. Here's what the 2 sides should look like once they've been dug out. They should both be identical. Here's it from the side so you can see how the stairs stick out. Now for the side walls, we need to leave the first block and then remove the next 3 blocks next to this. We're then going to remove the layer behind these as well, so we've come back by 2 blocks. It should look like this, so we've left the first block and come back by 2 blocks. Now on the next layer, leave the first block and remove a 5 block high by 3 block wide section. Remove any stone on the ceiling in front of this. This is me removing the third block across, as I only had 2 in the previous clip. We then need to repeat all of this again on the opposite side. So leave a block, come in by 2 blocks and then mark out the 5 block high by 3 block wide area on the final layer of the side wall. Here's what it should look like with all of the measurements. We're then going to keep digging back, making the room bigger, and we're going to dig out another 5 block high by 3 block wide section on both of the side walls, leaving a 1 block wide stone pillar between them. Make sure that you place in torches to light up the room as you dig in so nothing can spawn. Here's what both of the side walls should now look like, 2 5 block high by 3 block wide sections. On the final wall, leave the first 2 blocks on either side and dig out the area in between them. It should look like this and line up with the 2 blocks that we left on the wall opposite this. After that, leave a block, then dig out a 5 block high by 4 block wide section. Leave a block again, then dig out a 5 block high by 3 block wide section. And finally dig out another 5 block high by 4 block wide section to finish it off. Here's what it should be looking like with the measurements, so 2 4 block wide sections with a 3 block wide section in the middle. Here's what the side wall should now look like with the final wall completed. And here's what the front wall should look like where the stairs are. Now for the ceiling, leave a 1 block border going around the room and remove all of the blocks in between that for the first layer. So we have the top of the wall sections and then the 1 block border on the next layer. For the layer after that, leave a 1 block border on the front and back but remove all of the other blocks in between, including the ones that touch the side walls, as shown. So the border from the layer below should be 2 blocks high at the sides, just like this. Carry on removing all of the remaining blocks between the 1 block border at the front and back for the rest of this layer. When you get to the other side, don't add the 1 block border, it's exactly the same as the side opposite this. For the final layer, leave a 2 block border on the front and back and remove the middle 3 blocks from the ceiling, including the ones at the sides. The ceiling should look like this once you're done. We're now going to start decorating the room. Starting on the front wall where the stairs are, add oak logs on each side of the 4 block wide gap in front of the stone columns. These oak log columns should be 6 blocks high and should look like this. After that's done, fill in the gap with spruce planks along the bottom and the top and oak planks in the middle. There should be 3 rows of oak planks as that part was 5 blocks high. Now add sideways facing oak logs across the top to join the 2 sides together and do the same across the bottom. It should look like this. Now add some spruce slabs under the oak logs at the top and that's this wall section finished. We're now going to repeat all of this on the other side. So add the oak logs in front of the stone columns on each side of the 4 block wide gap, then fill in the gap with spruce planks along the top and bottom and oak planks in the middle. Then add sideways facing oak logs across the top and bottom and finally add spruce slabs underneath the top oak logs to finish this wall section off. Here's what it should look like. Now we're going to decorate the side walls. Starting at the 2 block section at the side, add 6 oak logs next to the first block, like this. Behind these oak logs, add 6 spruce planks so they come up to the same level. And you should have something that looks like this. Now repeat on the other side, so 6 spruce planks with 6 oak logs in front of them. Once both sides are done, it should look like this. Now we're going to fill in the gaps with spruce planks along the top and bottom and oak planks in the middle, just like we did on the front wall. There should be 3 rows of oak planks here too, as these gaps were also 5 blocks high. Here's what you should have so far. Now in the middle, add a 6 block high oak log column. This should be in line with the spruce planks at the sides. So the oak logs on either side are 1 block in front of this. Now add spruce planks across the top, underneath the stone, just like this. And then add sideways facing oak logs in front of these, joining the side log columns together. Once that's done, we're going to add spruce planks in the floor going across the bottom. These should be in line with the spruce planks at the sides. In front of this, add sideways facing oak logs joining the two side columns together. Now add spruce planks on top of the ones we added in the floor with spruce slabs underneath the top oak logs. If you want to save on resources, you can swap the spruce planks that have been covered with another material as they won't actually be seen. Here's what the finished side wall should look like. We're now going to do the exact same on the other side. So add 6 spruce planks with 6 oak logs in front of them on each side of the 2-block gap. Then fill in the gaps in the wall with spruce planks along the top and bottom and oak planks in the middle. Add an oak log column to the middle and then add spruce planks along the top with sideways facing oak logs in front of them. Add spruce planks along the bottom and replace the ground between the side columns with sideways facing oak logs. Add spruce slabs underneath the top oak logs and that's this side wall completed too. Now we're going to do the back wall. So, just like the other walls, add the 6-block high oak log columns in front of the stone columns that we left on either side of the gaps. After that, fill in the gaps with spruce along the top and oak in the middle. Then add sideways facing oak logs across the top and bottom. Then repeat this for the other gaps. Don't forget the spruce slabs underneath the top oak logs as well. If you've built my underground house and feel like you need more storage, then this would be a great add-on to that build. You can have the entrance to this room where I added the chests in the house. The link is in the description if you haven't seen it yet. Now that all the walls are done, we can start work on the ceiling. Using polished andesite, add a stair above the oak logs at the top of the walls. On the next layer, add a block with a slab in front. Then add 3 more blocks going across the top. And you should now have something that looks like this. Now repeat on the other side, so a stair above the logs, then a block with a slab in front on the next layer. And you should now have an arch going across the ceiling. In the space behind this, above the side wall, we're just going to fill this in with polished andesite blocks. So it should look like this once you're done. We're now going to repeat this design for the rest of the ceiling, so bring the stairs all the way across to the other side, then the blocks, and do this for each layer. If you don't want to use polished andesite, then feel free to use any other block that you'd like. Stone bricks would also look good here. We're also filling in the space above the side wall on this side with polished andesite blocks too. Now, when you're going across the front, add the stairs again, but when you reach the entrance, place slabs here instead of stairs. Also add slabs behind these too, as shown. Then carry on with the rest of the ceiling as normal. If you're building this in your own world, then feel free to tweet me with any of your screenshots. I love to see that you've been building my tutorials. The link is in the description if you'd like to. Here's what the ceiling should look like once it's finished. We're now going to finish off the entrance. So, head up the stairs and replace the stone that's left at the sides with oak logs on the far side and oak planks in the middle. If your staircase is longer than this, then just add more oak planks in the middle. My staircase is quite short, so I've only got 1 plank in between the logs. So mine looks like this. Now add some more slabs in front of the ones that we added on the ceiling, and then add spruce planks above the door. Underneath the spruce planks, add some spruce stairs to create a small arch, then add a lantern to the middle to light it up. Now we're going to work on the floor. So remove all of the ground from the room. This will be between all of the sideways facing oak logs that we've already placed in the floor. After this, add a border of dark oak planks going around the whole room with an extra plank in each corner, as shown. The stairs will be covering part of this border, so you don't need to add any planks underneath them. Now add dark oak stairs in front of this border going all the way around. These stairs will also go around the extra blocks that we added in the corner, so you'll have to turn them a bit here. Now fill in the rest of the space with spruce slabs. These slabs add depth, but they also prevent any mobs from spawning. Now we're going to add light into the room. Starting at the side wall, add a spruce slab to the corner just above the spruce slabs that are below the oak logs. Next to this, add another slab with 1 on top of it. Do this twice. Then add another block half a block up with 2 more next to it, so you have 3 blocks going across here. After that, add the 2 blocks coming back down and the final slab that's just above the slabs on the walls to finish off this arch. Now we're going to hang a lantern from the middle of the arch and 1 more on each side. This is to make sure that the room is really well lit. And here's what the finished arch should look like. We're now going to repeat this arch 3 more times. Each time we have the 6-block high oak log column on the front and back walls. So where the next column is, add the slab, then the 2 blocks coming up, the 3 blocks in the middle, and then come back down to the other side. All of the arches are exactly the same, so if you get stuck, you can look back on what you've built previously. Here's what the second arch should look like. We're going to add the lanterns to the middle and on either side here too. Now add the remaining 2 arches to the top of the last 2 columns that we have left. Like I said earlier, these are exactly the same as the ones that we've just built. If you're enjoying the video so far, then I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribed if you haven't already. If you are subscribed, then make sure to press the notification bell so that you never miss a new video. Also, feel free to leave any feedback about the video in the comments section below. Add the last few lanterns to the final arch and we can start work on the interior of the build. Here's what the room should look like now all of the arches are in place. You can remove any torches that you might have left now as we don't need them anymore. Now that all the torches are gone, we're going to start by decorating the front wall. Add an extra stair pointing outwards on each side of the bottom step so it looks like it wraps round at the bottom in front of the oak logs. After that, add spruce slabs across the top half of the bottom spruce plank. Then add stacked double chests above this. You should have 6 double chests in total here. Now repeat on the other side, so add the spruce slabs to create a shelf, then add the stacked double chests on top of it. And here's what the finished front wall should look like. Once that's done, we're just going to add a bit more detail to the lighting in the centre of the room. Remove the lanterns that we added in the middle of the arches, then replace them with a spruce fence and also add 2 spruce fences to the ceiling between these arches. Then hang lanterns from the fences so you have something that looks like this. Now we're going to decorate the side walls. Add spruce slabs going across again here, but in the middle add an upside down spruce stair instead of a slab. Now we're going to add sideways facing double chests here so we can fit more storage into the space. To place the chests on top of each other like this, make sure that you crouch. It might be a bit tricky to place some of the chests, so you may have to remove part of the oak log column to do this. Now do the same on the other side as well. Placing your chests this way basically doubles your storage space, so it's a great way of fitting a lot of storage into a small area. Once you've added all of the chests, it should look like this. Now add an armour stand and an item frame to the middle to finish it off. Now that all the storage is added, make a plant in each corner using a cauldron with 2 leaf blocks on top to add a bit more colour to the room. We're now going to do the back wall. So, starting on the left, add the spruce slabs going across and then place the stacked double chests on top, the same as we did at the front. Then do the same in the gap on the right. If you want more storage, you could always make these gaps 2 blocks deep and place sideways facing chests here too. Now the chests are added, add slabs going across the middle gap and then add each type of furnace going up on the right hand side. Add another shelf coming out from the top half of the middle furnace. Then add an anvil and a stone cutter on top of this with a crafting table and an ender chest below. Now we just have the final side wall to do. So add the spruce slabs going across with the upside down spruce stair in the middle. Then add all of the sideways facing chests to the gap on either side again. I added the crafting area that we just built on the back wall because I always find it really useful to have a place to do your crafting close to your storage area so you don't have to keep going back and forth. You can also add a brewing stand or other crafting stations there too if you'd like. Add the last few chests and you should have something that looks like this. Now add the armour stand and the item frame to the middle. Finally, add the plant in each corner again, made using a cauldron and 2 leaf blocks, and that's the whole storage room completed. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and have found a way to use this build in your own worlds. Don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already, and feel free to leave any feedback or requests in the comments section below.